Real CPR Help. The R series was designed to help clinicians with chest compressions in 3 critical areas: optimizing the quality of the depth and rate of compressions, minimizing interruptions, helping clinicians maintain awareness that it takes as many as 20 to 25 good quality compressions to begin generating blood flow. The one-step CPR and one-step complete electrodes include a chest compression sensor called the CPR sensor. The CPR sensor is automatically deployed by simply putting the electrodes on the patient. There is no need for separate pieces or cables. This compression sensor monitors the rate and depth of chest compressions and sends this information to the R series. The R series provides CPR feedback via 4 different mechanisms. They are the CPR index, rate prompt, depth prompt, and idle time display. The CPR index is a visual representation of depth and rate quality for compressions. The AHA 2005 guidelines define good quality compressions as a rate greater than 80 compressions per minute and a depth of more than 1.5 inches. After approximately 8 good quality compressions, the R series CPR index will begin to fill. It will continue to fill as you perform good quality compressions. Note that it takes approximately 20 to 25 good quality compressions to fill the CPR index. This is an indication of the amount of time it takes to generate blood flow. Similarly, it only takes a couple of seconds for the CPR index to become empty when compressions are stopped. Again, this is similar to what happens in the human heart. If the compression rate falls below the 80 compressions per minute threshold, the CPR index stops filling. The word rate appears next to the CPR index, and a metronome beeps at the desired compression rate. When you achieve the correct rate, the CPR index continues filling, the prompt rate disappears, and the metronome stops beeping. If the compression depth falls below 1.5 inches, the CPR index stops filling. The prompt depth appears next to the CPR index, and you hear the instruction push harder. Once you achieve the correct depth, the CPR index begins filling. The prompt depth disappears, and the device tells you good compressions. In your institution, the audio prompt functions may be off. In that case, you will not hear the metronome or the audio prompts push harder and good compressions. When compressions have been interrupted for more than 10 seconds, idle time is displayed in minutes and seconds. The see-through CPR feature of the R series filters compression artifact from the ECG waveform. This results in a filtered ECG waveform labeled as FIL. This allows you to view underlying organized rhythms without the need to interrupt compressions. However, it is not intended to replace human assessment, and it does not work in the advisory mode. If an apparent VF rhythm is seen while using see-through CPR, ALS providers should charge the device while continuing compressions. Once the device is fully charged, pause compressions and confirm VF in the ECG waveform. Then press shock. This method allows for minimal interruption in compressions before shock.